We are here with the driver of the number 33, owner-driver Ed Carpenter Racing. Ed Carpenter here. So Ed, it's been a couple years since we've been here. Did the track change at all, in your opinion, from the 2 years that we had not raced?
I didn't think much. All the teams tested here over the past month or so. So, we weren't sure what to expect. This track has changed a lot from when it was new in 2006, but I think it's pretty well settled in now. So, to me, it felt much like it did in 2020.
You are one of just 3 other drivers who competed in the first race, and in all of the races since then, from the first race to now, as Iowa as a whole, what kind of track does that sit on your favorite scale in terms of racing?
Iowa's always been high for me. It's changed a ton, but it's a really fun design, challenge, all of it. The fact that I think we're all anticipating there to be multiple lanes, which is what you want out of an oval. I always tell people that haven't been to an IndyCar race before and they want to know where to go that this is probably the best one to come to outside of Indy.
You've been doing the part-time gig now for quite a while, but at this stage in your career, is it hard to get ready for races like this, only doing a couple of oval races a year, and especially 2 grueling events coming up this weekend?
I don't think so. In a lot of ways, I think it's gotten easier over time, just because I'm used to the gaps, and as much as it's not a rhythm, that's kind of my rhythm. So, I don't think so. Especially when we're able to come test like we did before. I feel like I'll be coming off the truck just like everyone else.
With qualifying setting the field for both races, what is your importance on qualifying for this weekend?
Qualifying is always important. You want to start towards the front. All the IndyCar races are a challenge now. That quality teams and drivers is so deep that you want to give yourself the best chance you can. With that being said, the tire drag and drop off is very high here. So, it's more important, I would say, to have a car that's good over a long run than a car that's good over a couple laps. So you're just trying to find that balance of both.
And with Saturday expected to be much hotter than Sunday, how do you approach that race, especially considering it's the first one and then you got to do the exact same thing the next day?
Yeah, we're going to have to make our best guess at how it's going to change things. We'll have a little more downforce from that. The wind's also going to be from a different direction. So certainly, the balance of the car is going to change a little bit from Saturday to Sunday. So, luckily we've been here for a lot of years and have a lot of data to look back into on what different wind and temp conditions do for us. So, everyone will chances are after you run 250 laps tomorrow that you're going to be changing something for the next race anyway, weather conditions or not.
And final question, so you ran the test, so what are your expectations going into this first practice today?
We have high expectations. It's our one and only practice of the weekend, so, as you mentioned earlier, we need to make sure we're prepared as we can be for qualifying and making sure we're happy with where we are for long runs. So, there's a lot to get done. I don't think you'll see people waiting around to get going. I think it'll be a busy track the whole session.
All right, we'll see how the 33 does today. Thank you, Ed Carpenter.
Thanks.